my favorite noodle my uncle introduced to us back when we went to visit Thailand up north in Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai area, and it is called Khanom Jeen Nam Ngiaw. I think that's how you pronounce it, but he introduced this dish to me and my family. I enjoyed it so much I wanted to make it at home, and since it's a long ways to go to Thailand, why not learn it and make it at home. It's this really nice simple broth, but yet so satisfying and full of spices and flavor, and I love it so much. It's so good. Yeah, I'm excited to show you guys how it's done, so let's go cook. Let's go. I have some pork here. These are just pork ends and little pieces of pork. I also have some pork bones. Make sure you have some pork bones. It also gives really good flavor to your broth. So ground pork as well, and in here I add about a teaspoon of salt just so that I have it there ready for when I'm going to stir fry it. I also have some pork meatballs. This pork meatballs is optional. This is what I like to add in here. For the curry paste, I have some dried up chilies here, and these are going to be used actually going to be dehydrated. These are dehydrated, so I'm going to hydrate it again so that we can make the curry. So these are all the spices and herbs we're going to use for the curry. So this is turmeric, this is grachai. I have about a tablespoon of cilantro roots. I have about 1 lemongrass kind of sliced up, 10 garlic cloves here, and shallots as well. And in the middle here I have a kalkapi, which is just shrimp paste, and that's going to be used in the curry as well. So this is kind of fermented soybeans that it's going to be in the curry paste as well. In Thailand they will use the dried up one that's fermented, but since I don't have that available here, I'm just using the one that is bottled up at the supermarket. So this is what it looks like. So for the seasonings of the soup, we're gonna have some salt here, pork bouillon. I have some palm sugar as well, and then the major thing in this dish are these. So these are actually flowers from a tree in Thailand, and they're basically dried up, and I had my grandma send some for me so I can make this dish. And also in this dish is tomatoes. Okay, so in this pot I'm gonna go ahead and add in my pork bones and some water. Now I'm gonna cover this, turn the heat on, and I'm gonna let this boil for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'll come and skim off any of the excess like blood foam or any foam on top or any of the oils, and then yeah, we'll come back and check. So we're gonna make the curry paste right now, and what I'm gonna add in here are my hydrated chilies, 1/4 of a cup of water. I'm gonna add turmeric and shallots, the garlic and lemongrass, the kapi, and the cilantro roots, garachai, the soybean pasting. Oh my god, it smells so good already. I'm gonna close it. So this is what the curry paste looks like. Initially you would do it in a mortar and pestle, but I just did it in a blender, so it's really up to you guys. If you guys have a mortar and pestle to make curry paste, feel free to use it. I don't have one, so I'm using a blender. I know I'm going against the rules, but you know, it comes out pretty nice too. So this is how it should look like. Alright, so this has been boiling for about 20 minutes now, and I put it in a simmer right now, and now I'm gonna add in some salt. Adding it now so I can season the pork that's boiling in there. And then as of now, I'm also gonna add in the flour that I showed you guys earlier. So I like to add these now just because they're a little bit tough. I like to boil it now so that when the soup is all ready, it's going to be much more manageable to eat. In there. Stir that. Okay, I'm gonna cover that and just let that sit for about 10 minutes or so. And then we're gonna switch out and do the pork stir fry. Okay, so now I'm switching it off to the actual curry, and I have a pan here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in the curry paste that we made, and yes, we're gonna use all of it. I like mine spicy, so if you guys want, just use half of this for now and add some more later if you want. Add that in here. And the reason why we're stir frying this first is just to get all the herbs and spices blooming. It smells good already. Okay, so I've been stir frying this for about 5 minutes or so, and I'm gonna scoop the curry paste aside, and now we're gonna go ahead and add in some ground pork with a teaspoon of salt. Add that in there. Oh man, that's spicy. Alright, so we're gonna bump up the heat. Okay, so I've been cooking this for about 5 minutes now, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in your cherry tomatoes and your aroma tomatoes. Okay, so if it gets a little dry, which is getting a little dry right now, I like to add in a little bit of the broth, just so it has something to work with. So I'm just gonna cook this for like, I don't know, like 3 to 5 minutes. Just so until like some of these tomatoes are a little bit wilted. Okay, so this looks good. I'm gonna switch it out. Okay, so into this broth here, we are going to add in this mixture. Yummy! Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Alright, stir that up. See all this greatness on this pan? Make sure you scrape all that into this broth as well. So I'm gonna do that right now. Here we're gonna add in the pork meatballs. And like I said, it's optional for this. If you don't want it, you don't have to add it. Season it with some palm sugar. It's just, so there's that. It's just gonna dissolve in there, so don't worry about it. This is 1 pork bouillon in there. Stir it up. Okay, so also in this dish, you can add in some pork blood jelly or chicken blood jelly, but my mom likes beef blood jelly, so I made beef blood jelly here. And this is totally optional. Some people don't like it. It's optional. Beef bloods. So it's been simmering for about like 5 to 8 minutes now, and it's pretty much done. Yeah, so let's go serve it. Okay, so these are the garnishes I like to use. And here I have bean sprouts. These are banana flowers that I cut thinly, julienne, super thin, jacquard, or just pickled greens, cilantro, organic from the garden, so good, and then green onions, limes, and fried up garlic and chili, dried up chilies. So that's basically all the garnishes you need for that toppings. So basically I have a plate here with fresh rice noodles, vermicelli noodles, Khanom Jeen, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add the broth over it. Goes over like this. And basic garnish, just do a little bit of bean sprouts. They eat this with jacquard or pickled greens. I don't know what they call it in Thai. And then a little bit of banana flour and just some fresh herbs. Could do a lime wedge here. Garlic. It's so good.